Subscribe for the very latest.
Play it, Daddy.
Previously on The Chord Room. Usher has a new song. Is it Glue?
It's Glue.
Glue. So, and a lot of these conversations that we talking about right now, me and Trump just be on the phone, just kicking it, right? And we be talking about a lot of stuff. And this particular song, Glue, from according to Trim, is a remake of a Prince song.
Yeah, I can't say
it has elements.
The elements of the song he strictly got it from a Prince song. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you do stuff like that, give credit.
There's no way Usher can come up here and say that was an original thought he had, and just run with it like to the T. You know, occasionally you'll come across songs and you can tell like they maybe have like one component of it that shared with another song, but you can tell like the rest of it had a different theme or vision to it. This one, he literally just like, all right, let me take your recipe. And I'm just gonna bring it into 2023.
To me, I might be taking it a little too deep, as I sometimes do. But if this is not rectified in some way, shape, or form, this is just another way of them spitting on Prince's grave. And now, our Chord Room presentation. But you know, that's the thing, like inspiration versus stealing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that it's a borderline thing. We was talking also, Trim, about Beyonce.
Oh, here come the bees.
No problems.
They about to sting me. but you know, I because here's the thing. I'm not saying nothing out of malice. I'm just saying what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, I'm not trying to. Beyonce's my sister. I love Beyonce. I love her. You know what I mean? No matter, whatever you say about her, she's still a black female.
True.
Right? So I have love for her. And I truly mean that. But once again, I don't deal with the fair. Fair's rides and games. You know what I'm saying? I did what was right and was wrong. And what my truth is, right? And the thing about it is that when Beyonce first came out, there were a couple of artists that had songs out that she was emulated, but nobody's really talking about it, right? It was all right. So, "Single Ladies" by Beyonce, right? And we're gonna play them. I'm gonna play them real quick. So you got "Single Ladies," and then you have another. I can't think of the song right now. I'm gonna find it though. But I want to say it's by Lumidee. Yeah, it's by Lumidee. Right? I'm about to play. I'm about to play "Single Ladies." Same rhythm, right? Same. It is not a total rip off of the song, right? But I believe it was inspired. That song inspired. It comes from Lumidee, right? Like the whole rhythm of it. It's a good. It to me they're similar. Now not all the way, right? Now,
sure.
Now listen to this other Beyonce song. To me, it's borderline stealing. But here's the issue. Not issue, but here's the caveat. Here's the kind of a thing. Is it stealing if it's the same producer? Like you just go out and get the same producer. Is it stealing, or is it?
I don't know. That's a good question. It's like in the same ballpark of what we had with Michael Jackson with Billie Jean and State of the World, because Quincy Jones was the producer on both of those.
Because to me, so hold on. So Amerie.
Mm-hmm.
Amerie. Man, I love Amerie.
I love Amerie.
Oh, yeah, Amerie's tight.
She's a bad one. She's a bad one. So she had a song that's definitely a song that the producer flat out said, you know what? I'm gonna give you the whole sound. And his name is Rich Harrison. Here's the thing. Beyonce, and you know, though she borrowed the sound, right, or she got the same producer, it's like, I feel like in early Beyonce time, it was like, I call it the Beyonce abyss, right? Because she might have borrowed some sounds, borrowed some things from these artists that was already out. But if Beyonce does it, you are forgotten about. Because it's Beyonce. You know, I'm just saying, like, it's just, but I'm gonna tell you this. I don't want to get into this, man. These are just thoughts I have, though. But I'm gonna tell you that if Aaliyah was still alive, Beyonce would be on the back burner.
Well,
she would be on the back burner. Aaliyah, you was not touching Aaliyah. And Aaliyah, before Aaliyah died, she was getting in her bag. She was even doing hits without Missy and Timbaland. She was getting her bag. She was acting. She was doing some amazing music. Because remember, Rock the Boat was not a Timbaland or Missy song. She was in the bag, bro. She was in her bag. But anyway, Stealing versus Inspiration. And a lot of these songs, y'all might not think that they're the same or not, but I feel like they are. Just me personally. Y'all can go in the comments. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all can say he's full of whatever. I'm just saying. They similar to me. But there is a borderline between Inspiration and Stealing.
You even think about it, that because they actually I forgot which podcast what I heard interview I was hearing this from, but Amerie touched on this briefly, but she knew that once Beyonce was on the label, her time was going to be. She was like, okay, it's only gonna be one of us that they're gonna technically push, and she like, and I think Amerie had different like goals that she wanted to do outside of music, so she just like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy out. But if you look at early Beyonce and you look at Amerie, like the packaging, it's eerily similar, right? Like it's crazy. Like, I didn't really put that two together without, until I look back. I'm like, dang, this is the same kind of blueprint, and it's wild. So
same label, both of us on the same label.
Yep.
It's like I don't know, man. Like, when I don't know, but that's what you want to deal with in the industry. That's just the industry thing. So,
and it's funny because these two examples that we've shown with Usher and Beyonce, they clearly have examples where one is clearly stolen and one is clearly inspired.
Right. So, but shout out to them, man. especially Amerie. Listen, hey, I love you, Amerie.
And
You have a nice, you have a great children's book out.
Yes.
She has a great children's book out. So y'all got your kids. Go support Amerie. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a beautiful spirit. Reminds me a lot of Aaliyah's spirit.
Yeah.
Reminds me a lot of Aaliyah's spirit. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now she's beautiful inside and out. She reminds me a lot of Aaliyah's spirit when it comes to that.